Welcome back to the Jones Center. Game 2 of a doubleheader this afternoon. Nothing better than some good volleyball action here at Brave Nation. Dave Nguyen on the call. And the Braves fell in straight sets to Augusta in Peach Belt Conference play. Today they face off against the Knights of St. Andrews in a non-conference battle. First, let's get to the starting lineups for the visiting St. Andrews Knights. We have number 3, Camden McCure. At number 5, Brooke Thomas. Number 6, Kylie Winchell. Number 8, Lily Allen. Number 10, Shalala Powell. Number 14, Alex Blackwell. And number 19, Karina Lozada. As for the Braves, Ashley Caesar, Bree Warren, Anna Hines, Raven Oates, Cassandra Sturgis, Kayla Crowder, and Ellie Hicks. Last match of the weekend for the Braves. Their last one will their final match of the season. Hoping to get into the Peach Belt Conference tournament, but their last regular season match will be Senior Day next Saturday against Flagler. Here's Hines and Hicks cross court. And the cross court hit, but a little too much mustard on that one was Lily Allen. And it will be a point for the Knights as it was the last tip by the Braves. So the Knights get on the board first here in set number 1. Back to serve, Shalea Powell. Hicks cross court. Can't get that one in bounds. Got the right angle, but it'll be a point for the Knights, and they take the 2-0 advantage here in set number 1. A jump serve for Powell, and it goes out of bounds. A service error. And the Braves are on the board. An update you what's going on around UNCP sports. The UNCP football team trails Lenore Ryan 24-17 at halftime. Lenore Ryan, the 6th best team in the entire country for Division II, as there's some good hustle by Abby Farr. That'll be a point for Augusta, and the Braves trail 3-1 in set number 1. Back to serve, Lily Allen for the Knights. Caesar right off of the chest of Powell, and it'll be a kill for Caesar and a point for the Braves. Bree Warren checks in, and back to serve will be Anna Hines. We have Abby Farr and Cassandra Sturgis in the starting lineup today. In the back row for the Braves. Hicks, Oates, and Warren up front. Oates with the dig. Sturgis over to Hicks. Gets the angle. Here's the free ball. Hines, Sturgis, Hicks. Sends that one out of bounds. Had the right angle straight away. And it'll be actually a tip, so a point for the Braves. Kill for Hicks. It's a 4-2 advantage. And now the referee stops play. And a bit of confusion, so we'll just pause here for a moment as the referee tries to straighten things out, get the right score out there, so it should be a tie set at 3. We have some more discussion here at the Jones Center. Braves fell to Augusta in 3 straight sets. They had leads in both of them. They had a 13-9 lead against Augusta in set number 2. And unfortunately fell because Augusta went on a 10-1 scoring run. And then in set number 3, the Braves had a lead as well. A 4-point lead, and Augusta erased that with a 6-1 scoring run. Hustle by the Braves, but a kill successful for the Knights. And they take advantage 4-3 in set number 1. Hicks, answer. Don't want to get in front of that swing. It's powerful, and it pulls the Braves, tying this set up at 4. Morgan Gibbs back to serve. 38 aces on the year. There's the block successful from Oates and Bree Warren. Gibbs back to serve. Braves trying to go on a little bit of a run here. But a successful point for the Knights. Jada Reed with the kill. Bree Warren tip kill. No good. Tankersley off the edge of her palm over the net. Powerful swing from Jada Reed, the outside hitter. Here's a free ball. And the strike from Powell goes out of bounds. But it would be a net violation on the Braves, so point for the Knights. And they take advantage 6-5 in set number 1. Back to serve will be Brooke Thomas, the 5'7" senior setter from Brunswick, Georgia. Tankersley cross court right into the block. Gibbs with the dig. Oates from the back row off the forearms of Thomas, and we are tied at 6. Checking in for Abby Farr will be Kayla Crowder, and Oates will be back to serve. Cross court with the strike from Reed. Here's Powell. Tip right into the block of Warren and Crowder. And the kill from the back row. Lily Allen. (7-6) advantage Knights. Back to serve. Caden LeCure. Tankersley cross court. Into the block was Lily Allen. St. Andrews coming in with a record of 11-20. Braves with a record of 14-19 after the loss to Augusta in match number 1. Bree Warren. Yes, ma'am. Braves pull within 1. Had a great effort against Augusta, but fell in straight sets, and now trying to bounce back. They started off the weekend as there's an ace from Bree Warren. Warren came into this day with 19 aces. Now she has 20. And a tie set at 8 in set number 1. Good hustle there from Bree Warren, but the point awarded to the Knights. Back to serve. The libero for the Knights. Karina Lozada. Tip from Powell. Gibbs recovers. And off the forearms of Lozada, it will be a tie set at 9. Neither team has established themselves to go on a run here in set number 1. It's been back and forth, kind of like a competitive ping pong game. As Cassandra Sturgis will be back to serve. Front line will be Crowder, Hicks, and Caesar. Oates, Hines, and Sturgis in the back row. Swing there from Powell goes out of bounds, and a point for the Braves. Take advantage 10-9 here in set number 1. free ball. Right into the block. A successful point for Brooke Thomas. And Kylie Winchell awarded for the point. Back to serve will be Shayleah Powell.
Number 10, Shayleah Powell.
Tie set at 10 in set number 1. Non-conference play here for the Braves and the Santa Andrews Knights from Laurinburg, North Carolina. Hustle by Crowder. Oates. Hines will get it over. Great hustle play all around by the Braves. Block was there from Caesar and Crowder. Sturgis, Caesar. Successful in the middle area throughout this entire year. Oates, cross court. The good hustle by Lozada in the back row. A point awarded for the Braves. Abby Farr back to serve, 12-10, and there's an ace for Abby Farr. Farr came into this day with a handful of aces. Gets one more right there. Powerful swing from the back row by Caden LeCoeur, and there's a timeout by the Knights. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Braves Volleyball on the UNCP Sports Network.
Bojangles Cajun filet biscuit.
Could this get any more perfect?
Pimento cheese. Dude, get it with pimento cheese. Trust me.
Perfect just got perfecter. Introducing Bojangles Cajun Filet Biscuit with our new pimento cheese. Melty, cheddary pimento cheese on our Cajun Spice Chicken. It's perfecter. Bojangles.
It's bow time, y'all.
Welcome back to the Jones Center. Braves holding a 14, make a 15-10 lead here in set number 1. Caesar with another kill. Four nothing or now 5-0 scoring run for the Braves. Make that 6. Attack error by the Knights. Abby Farr continuing the scoring rally for the Braves at the server's line. Good hustle by Farr. Hicks with a tip. Powell, cross court. There'll be a net violation on the Braves, and that will end the 6-0 scoring run for UNCP. Point for the Knights of St. Andrews. Lily Allen will be back to serve. Here on a nice Saturday afternoon, a little chilly outside, but nice and cool here in the Jones Center. Raven Oates from midcourt. Powerful swing once again by Powell, goes out of bounds, and a point for the Braves. 17-11 here in set number 1. Hines back to serve. Successful. There's the block from Bree Warren and Raven Oates. And the Braves take an 18-11 advantage. The 7-1 scoring rally. Hines back again to serve. Powell with the misdirection. Free ball from Hicks. Oates. Good hustle by Sturgis. Goes out of bounds. Swing from Kylie Winchell. But a 8-1 scoring rally for the Braves. Anna Hines back to serve. Warren and Oates with the block. And now a 4-0 scoring run for UNCP. Some substitutions made for St. Andrews. Checking in will be Kimberly O'Neill, sophomore 6'1" middle blocker from St. Augustine, Florida. And another attack error by the Knights. Braves with a 10-point advantage. Hines continues to serve. 5-0 scoring run for the Braves. And a 12-1 overall scoring run. Hicks, cross court. Far, and the dig from Hines, a free ball. A little soft there from Anna Hines. Powerful swing from Jada Reed, but into the block of Hicks. Warren can't get that one over the net, and that ends the 5-0 scoring run for the Braves. Point for St. Andrews. 21-12 here in set number 1 in favor of the home team. Service error by Kylie Winchell. Braves need 3 more to take set number 1. Morgan Gibbs back to serve. Has the most service aces on the Brave squad this year. And a attack error goes out of bounds. A swing from Alex Blackwell goes out of bounds. Braves need 2. 6-1 overall scoring run for the Braves. A service ace make that 39 aces on the year for Morgan Gibbs. And set point number 1 for the Braves. A point kill successful for Alex Blackwell. And now set point number 2. Back to serve Brooke Thomas, the senior setter from Brunswick, Georgia for the Knights. Tankers lead cross court. Dug out by Hines. Oates. Set point. The kill from Oates gives the Braves a 1-0 lead in this match against St. Andrews. Back after this for set number 2. You're listening to Braves Volleyball on the UNCP Sports Network.
A nurse at Scotland Health is
a healer, touching patients' lives at every turn.
An ally, working as a trusted teammate with the best doctors. A blower of bubbles, part child whisperer, part kid at heart.
A winner, recognizing excellence through Daisy Awards.
And of course, a caring friend. Scotland Health nurses are many things to many people. But to us, they're simply better by far.
Don't just throw a tailgate, own the tailgate with a Bojangles Big Bow Box. Only Bojangles brings the flavor to every tailgate with mouth-watering chicken, fresh buttery biscuits, flavorful fixins, and freshly steeped legendary iced tea. Because how can you expect to win the game if you don't win the tailgate? Feed all the hungry tailgaters in your group with an 8, 12, or 20-piece Big Bow Box. Bojangles, it's bow time, y'all!
Welcome back to the Jones Center. Set number 2 between the Braves of UNCP and the Knights of St. Andrews in non-conference play. Second of 2 games today for the Braves. They fell to Augusta in Peach Belt Conference play in straight sets. They're able to win set number 1 by a score of 25-13 over St. Andrews. First point awarded a service ace for Maria Lozada for St. Andrews. Dug out by Hines. Crowder, too strong on that one. It'll be a point for St. Andrews. They jumped out to an early 2-0 lead in set number 1 before the Braves were able to take over and go on a 6-0 scoring run to close out set number 1. Here's Hicks, cross court, powerful swing. That'll be a point awarded for the Braves. So the final score from Francis Marion and Georgia College. Francis Marion was able to defeat Georgia College 3-1. That'll be important implications for the Braves in Peach Belt Conference play. And maybe the Braves were able to slide in as the 6th seed in the Peach Belt Conference tournament as Ellie Hicks gets the kill. Attacker by St. Andrews. Powerful swing from Shalia Pell. And back to serve, first time entering this match today. Either matches today for the Braves. Number 11, Elise Martin. So Cassandra Sturgis, Raven Oates, Ellie Hicks, Anna Hines, and Martin on the floor. Good hustle by Hines. Caesar. A tip out of bounds. Last touched by the Knights. 4-2 advantage for the Braves. Continuing to serve is Elise Martin, the 5'8 freshman from Atlanta. 4-0 scoring run for the Braves after the Knights took an early 2-0 lead. Blocked by Caesar, there it is. Powell, tip, Hines is there. Sturgis, Hicks cross court into the block. A point for the Knights. Lily Allen there with the block. 5-3 Braves here in set number 2. Point Raven Oates and the Braves. 6-3. Cross court, out of bounds. Swing from Lily Allen, point for the Braves. 7-3 here in set number 2. Bree Warren. Lily Allen with the tip. Braves are there. Hines, Oates, cross court. Good hustle by Elise Martin, but the point will be awarded for the Knights. Back to serve will be Lily Allen. 3-point advantage for the Braves in set number 2. They lead 1-0. Won the first set 25-13. Cross court is Bree Warren. Goes out of bounds. And now a 7-5 advantage for the Braves here in set number 2. Hicks. Too strong on that one. And now it's 7-6. Good hustle by Cassandra Sturgis on the free ball attempt. Block. Bree Warren and Hicks. Ball still alive. Oates, cross court. Lozada keeps it in play. And the tip kill is successful by Jada Reed. Braves had a 7-3 lead. It's now a tie set at 7 here in set number 2. Sturgis Warren can't stop that. Point for the Braves. They regain the lead 8-7 here in set number 2. Warren, and now Savannah Bean checks in. Warren, dug out by Lozada. Savannah Bean. That is a successful kill for Savannah Bean. The 5'11" redshirt senior from Fernandina Beach, Florida. Sure, it's warmer weather there than it is here right now. It's around 50 degrees outside. An ace. Morgan Gibbs. Going to end her season with over 40 aces this year as a freshman. Block there, Bree Warren. Raven Oates. Warren credited with the kill. Gibbs continues to serve on a 3-0 scoring run, make that 4 for the Braves. Oates into the block. Hines is there. Gibbs. Oates again. Successful. Timeout for the Knights, and we'll take one as well. You're listening to Braves Volleyball on the UNCP Sports Network.
Don't just throw a tailgate, own the tailgate with a Bojangles Big Bow Box. Only Bojangles brings the flavor to every tailgate with mouth-watering chicken, fresh buttery biscuits, flavorful fixins, and freshly steeped legendary iced tea. Because how can you expect to win the game if you don't win the tailgate? Feed all the hungry tailgaters in your group with an 8, 12, or 20-piece Big Bow Box. Bojangles, it's bow time, y'all!
Welcome back to the Jones Center, where the Braves take a 12-7 lead in set number 2, leading this one 1-0. Morgan Gibbs back to serve. Recorded another ace earlier. She's going to have over 40 aces by the end of her Braves season as a freshman. Attack error by the Knights. Point for the Braves. Take the edge by 6. Service error by Gibbs, a point for the Knights, and that will end the 6-0 scoring run by the Braves. Bree Warren, tip, can't get it over the net. Oates is there. And the Knights can't get the ball over the net. Point for the Braves, up 14-8 here in set number 2 with Oates back to serve. Crowder checks in, so Crowder, Bean, Warren, Gibbs, Hines, and Oates back to serve. On the floor for the Braves. Bean cross court, another kill. Oates back to serve. 7-1 run, make that 8-1 after the ace by Oates. Crowder. Misdirection by Powell. Bree Warren, once again for the Braves, giving them an 11-point lead. Or a 9-point lead, excuse me. Block from Crowder and Warren. Another block, this time from Bean and Warren. Bree Warren, a solo block. Crowder, kill. 10-point advantage for the Braves. Misdirection once again by Powell. Bean, cross court. And a successful point by Alex Blackwell. The senior 6-foot middle blocker from Menifee, California. Warren. done that this entire season. Her intimidating 6'1" frame. 10-point advantage for the Braves. 19-9 with Warren back to serve here in set number 2. Powell into the block of Bean. Good hustle by Gibbs. Good hustle by Gibbs again. It goes out of bounds, but Gibbs and Warren colliding. They're both going to be all right. A 19-10 advantage for the Braves here in set number 2. Point for the Braves. Checking in is Cassandra Sturgis and Ellie Hicks for Savannah Bean and Morgan Gibbs. Sturgis back to serve. Good hustle by Lozada. Ace for Cassandra Sturgis. Caesar into the block, but it goes out of bounds. A point for the Braves. Sturgis back to serve already with an ace in this match. Lily Allen, powerful swing, but it goes out. And a point for the Braves within 2 of taking set number 2. Sturgis keeping the 4-0 scoring run going. Tip, dug out by Caesar. Oates from the back row. Caesar, front of the net. Powell with a dig on her right forearm. Caesar, tip out of bounds, point for the Braves. And set point number 1 here in set 2 for Cassandra Sturgis. And the tip, not the tip coat, but the misdirection there from Brooke Thomas. The Braves did not expect that. 24-11, set point number 2, as Karina Lozada will be back to serve for the Knights. Caesar, too strong on that one. Set point number 3 for the Braves with Lozada back to serve. Cross court, Lily Allen, dug out by Crowder. Sturgis, Oates from the back row, into the block. Dug out by Sturgis, a free ball. Hines with the dig. Crowder, cross court, set point for the Braves. Oh, it will be a ball handling error. My apologies, and it will be a point for the Knights. Crowder. Good attempt and a dig out right there from Sturgis, but another point for the Knights, and they're on a 3-0 scoring run. Now make it 4. Caesar. Kill, set point for the Braves. They lead 2-0 back after this. Listening to Braves Volleyball on the UNCP Sports Network.
When a hospital invests in technology, skilled hands and keen eyes have new tools for diagnosing disease and making people better. At Scotland, we were the first in the region to provide 3D mammograms and robotic joint surgery, and the only hospital in the region to collaborate with Duke Health to offer both radiation and medical oncology for cancer patients. At Scotland, we invest in the newest technology for one simple reason: to deliver you closer care that's better by far.
Bojangles Cajun filet biscuit.
Could this get any more perfect?
Pimento cheese. Dude, get it with pimento cheese. Trust me.
Perfect just got perfecter. Introducing Bojangles Cajun Filet Biscuit with our new pimento cheese. Melty, cheddary pimento cheese on our Cajun Spice Chicken. It's perfecter. Bojangles.
It's bow time, y'all.
A nurse at Scotland Health is
a healer, touching patients' lives at every turn.
An ally, working as a trusted teammate with the best doctors. A blower of bubbles, part child whisperer, part kid at heart.
A winner, recognizing excellence through Daisy Awards.
And of course, a caring friend. Scotland Health nurses are many things to many people. But to us, they're simply better by far.
Don't just throw a tailgate, own the tailgate with a Bojangles Big Bow Box. Only Bojangles brings the flavor to every tailgate with mouth-watering chicken, fresh buttery biscuits, flavorful fixins, and freshly steeped legendary iced tea. Because how can you expect to win the game if you don't win the tailgate? Feed all the hungry tailgaters in your group with an 8, 12, or 20-piece Big Bow Box. Bojangles, it's bow time, y'all!
Welcome back to the Jones Center, where the Braves have a 2-0 lead over the Knights of St. Andrews. As we get ready for set number 3, out on the court for the Braves, Bree Warren, Cassandra Sturgis, Ashley Caesar, Raven Oates, and Ellie Hicks, as well as Kayla Crowder. Anna Hines will sub in for Bree Warren. Out on the floor for the Knights, going to be Shaylia Powell, Kylie Winchell, Lily Allen, Brooke Thomas, Karina Lozada, as well as Cheyenne Hill. Sturgis back to serve. Powell cross court. And here's a free ball from Crowder. Hicks into the block. And a successful kill for Powell. And for the third straight time, the Knights are on the board. 1-0. They take the first point in each set so far. Sometimes it's not how you start, but it's how you finish. But you want to have a good start in every set. Hicks too strong on that one, and it's a point for the Knights. In fact, in each set so far, the Knights jumped out to a 2-0 lead before the Braves responded. Powell back to serve, jump serve from the far right-hand corner. Tip from Caesar. Here's a free ball from Lozada. Sturgis is there with the dig. Hines and tries to catch St. Andrews off guard. The kill. Kylie Winchell with the kill. 3-0 Knights here in set number 3. Four nothing Knights and an ace for Powell. And a service error by Powell gets the Braves on the board. Back to serve. Into the game will be Elise Martin, the 5'8" freshman from Atlanta. Trying to start a scoring run for the Braves. Down 4-1 set number 3. Braves lead 2-0. Good volley back and forth. Good hustle there by Lozada. And a kill. Camden LeCure, or Ashley McCougan with the kill. A point for the Knights. They take a 5-1 lead in set number 3. Hicks with the tip. Powell. Jada Reed. Reed again. Into the forearms and the dig from Hines. Oates straight away. Reed. Oates into the back row. Reed. Oates. Cross court. Into the forearms of Lozada for the dig. Reed. Blocked up front by Hicks and Caesar. Hicks. Tip successful by Ellie Hicks. Tip less touched by the Knights. Let's see if Anna Hines can get things going for the Braves here as Bree Warren checks in. Successful kill. Ellie Hicks. Continuing to serve. Elise Martin, or excuse me, Anna Hines with Elise Martin in the back row. Looks like there's a rotational error by the Knights of St. Andrews. Point for the Braves, pulling within 2 here in set number 3. Braves need to go on a little bit of a run. Anna Hines, the senior libero, in charge of that right now. And an ace for Anna Hines. A 4-0 run for the Braves, tying the match now, set now at 5. Another point for the Braves. An attack error by the Knights, so a 5-0 scoring run for UNCP. They retake the lead in set number 3 by a score of 6-5. Reed tipped from Sturgis, excuse me, Elise Martin, and we are now tied at 6. A point for the Knights. A ball handling error by the Braves. So Warren Hicks. Here's Warren with the kill and tying the match up at 7. So now Morgan Gibbs back to serve with over 40 aces on the season now. Gibbs, Martin, Hines, Bean, Warren, Bean and Warren with the block, as well as Raven Oates. Actually, a point for St. Andrews. 8-7. Knights. Back to serve, Brooke Thomas. Oates cross court. That's a successful kill. Raven Oates back to serve with a tie set at 8. Braves trying to pull away with a straight set victory. Knights hanging around. Bean cross court. Good hustle by Crowder. Tip. Last touch by the Braves. A point for the Knights. Back to serve, Cheyenne Hill for the Knights. Braves won set number 1, 25-13. Set number 2, 25-14. Hines with the free ball. Lily Allen cross court. Good hustle by Raven Oates. Crowder. Cross court from Hill off the forearms of Diggs, or Gibbs, and it'll be a dig. Attempt a kill for the Knights, and they take a 2-point advantage here in set number 3. Good hustle by Raven Oates. And that's a successful kill for Lily Allen. Kill, Kayla Crowder. Bree Warren checks in. Caesar and Bean there for the block. 11-10 Knights here in set number 3. Braves lead 2-0. Powell hits that one out of bounds, tying this setup at 11. Lozada with the dig, but a service ace for Bree Warren. Braves on a 4-0 scoring run. Hustle there from Bree Warren, trying to keep the ball alive, but it'll be a point for the Knights and tying this setup at 12. Maria Lozada back to serve. Cross court, Savannah Bean with the kill. Point for the Braves, and they retake the lead at 13-12. Cassandra Sturgis back to serve, and the last time she served, she had a 7-8 scoring run that allowed the Braves to finish set number 2 with a victory. Oates from the back row, a kill. Good hustle by Hines, but a successful kill for the Knights. at Kylie Winchell. Back to serve will be Shayla Powell. 1 point advantage for the Braves. Caesar. Yes, ma'am. Elise Martin back to serve, seeing action today. Powell, Sturgis, Hicks, tip, and it's good. Timeout for the Knights, with the Braves holding a 3-point lead here in set 3. Back after this on the UNCP Sports Network.
Don't just throw a tailgate, own the tailgate with a Bojangles Big Bow Box. Only Bojangles brings the flavor to every tailgate with mouth-watering chicken, fresh buttery biscuits, flavorful fixins, and freshly steeped legendary iced tea. Because how can you expect to win the game if you don't win the tailgate? Feed all the hungry tailgaters in your group with an 8, 12, or 20-piece Big Bow Box. Bojangles, it's bow time, y'all!
Welcome back to the Jones Center. Braves holding a 3-point lead in set 3. Oates. Tip off the Knights, a kill for Raven Oates. 4-point advantage for the Braves. Elise Martin continues to serve, the freshman from Atlanta. Another kill, this time from Caesar. It will now be a point for St. Andrews. Lily Allen was back to serve. She's going to get substituted out for Miss Hernandez Martinez. Out there to serve. Hicks, end of the block. Oates, end of the block, and a point successful for St. Andrews and Ashley McGowan. It'll be a point for the Knights, pulling within 2 in set number 3. Hicks. And an error on the Braves pulls the Knights within 1. Knights not going away quietly. An attack error from Raven Oates, and we have a tie set at 17 in set number 3. Net violation on St. Andrews. Point goes to the Braves. Let's see if Anna Hines can get on a roll and close things out. Braves up 18-17. Would like to finish the 3-day homestand, or 3-game homestand, with 2-1 rather than 1-2. A successful point this time for Powell, and we are knotted up at 18. And Kylie Winchell back to serve. Point for the Braves. Net violation on the Knights. Morgan Gibbs back to serve. Has had a great day overall. Couple of aces. A lot of hustle plays in the back line for the Braves today. Ball hit out of bounds, too strong from Jada Reed. And St. Andrews calls a timeout. We'll be back as well after this on the UNCP Sports Network.
When a hospital invests in technology, skilled hands and keen eyes have new tools for diagnosing disease and making people better. At Scotland, we were the first in the region to provide 3D mammograms and robotic joint surgery, and the only hospital in the region to collaborate with Duke Health to offer both radiation and medical oncology for cancer patients. At Scotland, we invest in the newest technology for one simple reason: to deliver you closer care that's better by far.
Welcome back to the Jones Center. Braves up 20-18, looking to finish things out here on this Saturday afternoon. Bean, cross court. Good hustle in the back row by Elise Martin. Block from Bean and Warren. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by St. Andrews. A point for the Braves. Kill goes to Bree Warren, but the senior and sophomore block combo at the net. Oates with a tip. Warren can't stop that. Morgan Gibbs back to serve. Service error by Morgan Gibbs. Be a point for St. Andrews. 22-19 the score in favor of the Braves. Oates, last touch by the Knights in the back row. 23-19 in favor of the Braves. Oates back to serve. Crowder checks in. Nice job by Elise Martin in the back row. She'll take a rest. Braves need two. Oates with the serve. Crowder with a free ball. Crowder, out. Too strong on that swing. 23-20. Braves need to get a side out to get set point and match point.
Number 4, Cheyenne Hill.
Cheyenne Hill back to serve for the Knights. Block from Warren and Crowder. Block, tip, kill. Warren and Bean. Set and match point for the Braves. Warren back to serve for set and match point. Crowder. Caesar! Good hustle in the back row by the Knights. Gibbs, Crowder, tip. Good hustle by Lily Allen. Set, game, match. Braves finish the 3-game homestand with a record of 2-1. Thank you very much for everyone for tuning into some fantastic volleyball today. This will be the last regular season broadcast for UNCP volleyball. They might be in the Peach Belt Conference tournament. We'll have to wait and find out as they have their last home game. I recommend everyone come out to the last home game against Flagler next Saturday. Once again, final score, Braves win in straight sets here on this Saturday afternoon. For Mr. Ian Ornsby, our director, as well as our camera crew for games 1 and 2, I'm Dave Nguyen, once again signing off. Thank you everyone for tuning in throughout the season. This has been a conclusion of Braves Volleyball on the UNCP Sports Network.